Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Shoninyas Let's Plays und Genshin Impact. Ja, seit dem neuesten Patch gibt es einen neuen Schattenauftrag und das ist für den Charakter Afros Delos, die Euler. Und genau, diese Mission wollen wir uns mal angucken. Dafür braucht man wieder einen Schlüssel, den haben wir auch gerade benutzt. Und müssen, glaube ich, zur Feste. Ja, die Euler habe ich ja auch bekommen. Ich habe sie ja auch schon, ich glaube, auf Level 60 oder so gebracht. Danach steigen ja die Attribute auch nur noch wenig. Aber der Hauptgrund war, weil ich dann das Item nicht mehr hatte, was man bei dem Eis-Hypostasen kriegt.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence.
The Fatui? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard one, the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that the aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy, we've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences. But it seems that no matter what stance we take when dealing with them, we could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant. But if the investigation were to come up empty, all of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position.
Whoa! Leave it to Master Jean to come up.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, it is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental. Thanks again for your help. If you run into
Afros Delos, Akt 1, die Gicht am Meer enthoben. Schön versteckt.
Hello!
Hello? What's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will—
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of—
In former times, when people knew their place, and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside, and What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the noble— I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. Save your words. I find your manners and— Besides, I am in no way now I have more
Was für ein
So
Arsch.
this is what Master Jean meant by Cool, pick it up.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect— Huh? Judging by your
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but
no need to get down on yourself. Sometimes you just have to keep at it and never give up.
Hey, Master Jean asked us to build a... But it turns out that he's a peculiar...
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures.
You mean...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their... However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own... In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict... However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the...
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan...
well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan is frowned upon the fact that Eula joined. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and in fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol.
Thanks, Amber. All right.
Good luck, you two.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a
Die
member...
weiß ja alles. Das sieht nach einem Kampf aus, wo ich helfen muss.
The Fatui? What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Und das war gerade nur die Windattacke. Achso, die sind 75. Das war ja super easy. Tot. Super schnell.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, and now you get to stake a claim.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand.
Concern? Why would I be
Arch enemies? Wait a minute, you...
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's...
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's... Speaking of which, how do you know...
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have...
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're not...
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another...
What? Didn't you see him first?
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan.
That's right.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment...
Konnte sie uns nicht hier erklären.
you finally arrived. There's no time to spare.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're... Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the...
You need to be in the right...
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, who knows how long it will be before I get to you.
Well, if you have some...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure if Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, but if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear it. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech, and your... Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some... Mark my words! Vengeance will...
Not even close. And besides, it...
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not... It seems you don't respect the rules of your...
No, I've no need to trouble myself with... For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you." However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats... Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend...
But didn't you just say...
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange... This is only the first step in making a greeting.
Wait. This, perhaps it would be better if you gave some...
Very well. Come with me.
May the god of Animo protect you.
Oh, you're Eula of the...
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you...
Is everyone from the Lawrence... The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to... And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like, and if that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we...
Hey! Don't leave! Halt!
Wow. The Lawrence name really does keep...
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much.
Wie sie es aber auch immer wieder schaffen, das Spiel noch langweiliger und nerviger zu machen.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the... Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel... right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall
Hey! Stop bothering me or else... And again, I've got no...
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. You there, look...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answers all... I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to...
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt, and if that wasn't enough, Here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act?
But mark my words, this transgression.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonia. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you...
Forget it. There's no... It's all right. This happens quite...
Paimon thinks we've seen it. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few... Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at...
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when as memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievance, at least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have...
Yeah! Why were you so willing...
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance. Let's leave it at that. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing... Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for... Let's just keep Eula from...
Well then, I'm glad you learned some. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything, but we must also practice your... I have a very effective way of training for this.
Und Drachengras und Manieren. Hochnäsig den Berg hinauf.
It's so...
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, for example, you can see that part of the... But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the... Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you...
You look... All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be grace... That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Als ob die Aristokraten
It'll
sich
be
überhaupt ins
difficult, remember.
Drachengrad begeben würden. Okay, aber wie es scheint, kann ich wenigstens nach vorne dashen.
Not bad. A lot Don't flat. This scenario was relatively simple. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead. That true elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions. My family set only the highest Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Brace yourself. By royal decree... We'll apply.
Well done. Your performance was... And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance...
Like Paimon said, so, that's it for...
Hold on.
I was commending the Traveler's performance just...
What?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout... Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not...
Whatever the reason, not heeding... Now...
Huh? What is...
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll...
Oh,
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned in... So, dear friend...
Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return. I already have something in mind.
Bin ich mal gespannt, was er im Sinn hat.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber! See...
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But...
Very well. It's been some... Come, take a seat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleischmis...
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables...
So, we clearly didn't order this. Yet you prepared...
You're gonna take revenge on her?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then... please wait.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard...
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become... Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed...
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that Of course not. It's hard to find someone in
It's fine when you're just joking between us. But Eula's always talking about vengeance, but
I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed.
Paimon's starting to realize that there's no need to be so awkward when you want to...
Listen, you've never been labeled as a...
What?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no Alright, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
No need. I've left the Mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah, alright. Next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Spring.
Aren't you...
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again.
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit sauer... And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand, but she seemed to get along fine.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly. They're unable to see past her family. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrong...
How come you're able to see you?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused... Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
Whoa! So...
That's right. So you can imagine how But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lord, but she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. Silently, how people like Eula should be approached with care and understand. I believe a day will come when...
Once everything's settled, we should go...
I'm glad. I think that... Take care.
So, dann bin ich mal gespannt, ob man den Opa jetzt hier irgendwie beeindrucken kann. Ob sie sich von der Sprache was abgeguckt haben? Auf jeden Fall sollte Palmer nicht reden. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass der hier draußen wohnt. Wenn er sich für so wichtig hält.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a... Could this be another...
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility.
Oh, so he was testing us.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short... If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the...
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present...
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person, it's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... Ah, yes. This aroma. Just as I remember it.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must please come with me. We happened to see some friends from a distant land.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going.
Do
Ja,
you
ein bisschen
think
zu
his
einfach.
friends... Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Tief in das feindliche Lager, so heißt es sogar schon. Ja, ich würde sagen, eigentlich ein guter Zeitpunkt für eine Pause.